You already know where we at. We in the trend out. You already know this. Trap. This thing time to build on up, man. You know these Cowboys got that dub, man. Like we said, man. We don't care nothing about your backup quarterback. None of that. We in the trend out. Trap. Let's get it. And you already know what we do when we get that dub over here, man. Let me get this thing a chance to build on up. Let's go.
We winning,
yeah.
We poppin' champagne. It's a blowout in this game.
Tell them we winning. Let's go.
It ain't no competition
coming down on it. Tell them we winning. Yeah.
We winning. We shutting down the city in the club back in evening. Tell them
we winning.
We winning. They tried to tie the logo, but
we got a hater in the building. You know y'all ain't winning.
Man, I'm so
out of your league.
I'm so far in the lead. I can rest and
let's get it. Shout out to Big Bud Cowboy for life.
We the champions when it come to the bar.
I go hard. I'm a barbarian.
The talent we possess.
Yeah.
Aggressive like we possess.
We winning, baby. I told y'all about these filthy Philadelphia Eagles.
While we demonstrating our dominance, let them know that we running. We done with this. They'll probably give us
let's go.
Monument in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
Let them know that we winning.
Yeah.
Ain't no damn competition. These other is finished.
They done.
Stick a fork in them. Ain't nobody else with her mama.
Let's go.
Off my vision.
We winning. Yeah. Shout out to Red in the building. Yes, sir. We them boys. Shout out to Lawrence Moore in the building. We in them building, y'all. We got that dub, man. Don't let them haters rain on your parade, man. We got that dub. We know they went against our backup. It didn't stop them. They still was strutting they stuff all year long, you know. So we ain't worried about none of that, man. We got that dub. Don't let them haters rain on your parade. You already know where we at. We in this trap, yeah. We in this trap, yeah. Okay, you already know who I is, man. I go by Mr. Landlord from Alabama. Let's go. I must admit, them young boys had us sweating, but you know we held our own, in the words of the great poet Mr. Pinky from Friday, you understand? We held our own. But man, that was a good game though. I ain't even gonna lie, man. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. It was a nail biter. I don't got no more nails. But you know, at the end of the day, we still got that W. That's all that matters. You understand? We got that dub. That's all that matters. Yes, sir. You already know where we at, Red. You understand? Shout out to Red in the building. Shout out to Choctaw, Montana in the building. We in here, man. Look. I told y'all, I expected to win this football game. So even though I'm lit because we already brought it in the bag, you understand? But I would be way more excited if we would have beat Jalen Hurts. But they did us the same way. Them boys did not give us no shorts. They didn't even look out for us at all. They just did the same thing against us. They were shredding their stuff when they beat Cooper Rush. And here we go. Giving them the same get back, so I don't want to hear Nathan. I don't want to hear Nathaniel. Merry Christmas to everybody. Shout out to Carl Maine in the building, C. Brown in the building. Let's get it. Shout out to Bird Gang 31, man. Hey, y'all played a good game, sir. I ain't even here to cap to you know, but you know, we already got that dub, though, so that's all that matters, you understand? We got that dub, sir. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it how it come. Y'all boys was much more tougher than I thought, though. I ain't gonna count. But if you go back to what I said on your show, Mr. Bird Gang, what I say, Devontae Smith was my number one problem that I was worried about, and then you know that came to be true. Devontae had himself a game. Then you know what else I said? Y'all was laughing at the Ryan Blandberg game, you know. If you remember who said that, I said that Ryan Bland was going to get an interception, and then, you know, the universe responded and said, hey, hold my beer. You understand? If I'm not mistaken, you know, the Ryan Bland got his interception. you know, Landlord be able to see it, man. You know, they call me Landlord Nostradamus, little brother. You understand? That's what I'm saying. I be knowing. You understand? I be knowing sometimes. You gotta understand this. You feel me? But, man, that was a football game right there, man. Put up 40 on the #1 defense. Shout out to Dak Prescott. You understand? Shout out to Cowboy Brian in the building. You understand? So, this what you should be excited about. Screw the fact that Jalen Hurts went there. You need to pay attention to the fact that your quarterback just put up a 40 burger on the #1 defense. You understand? Jalen Hurts don't play defense. You understand? He don't play defense. And go to my community tab. Right after Dak Prescott made that pick 6, you know, Mr. Landlord, his confidence in his quarterback never wavered. You know what I said? I talk that talk, bro. I do not stutter when I talk about my team. I be for real with it. I said Dak Prescott is finna continue to dominate this game. He will not look back. I said he got to get out of his own head and he gonna dominate this game. And what he do after that? Dominate. That's how we get down. Dominate. That boy Dak Prescott was surgical with it, y'all.
You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay.
Man. And then, according to Eagle Nation, you know Dak Prescott is sorry. You know what I'm saying? That boy trash. They said that boy trash. And all I seen was Dak Prescott doing incredible things left and right. He got a little blunder early in the game, but after that, that young man was flawless. You understand? That's how we do. Show some love to your quarterback, man. I said this on Twitter. I said if Dak Prescott converting a 3rd and 30 don't get you to believe in your quarterback, bro, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. I can't help you. It is nothing that can be done to convince you. 3rd and 30? 3rd and 30 to a quarterback to a wide receiver you ain't seen all year. To a dude that just came off his couch, y'all. Man, y'all better put some respect on Dak Prescott's name, man. Quit playing around. Quit playing around. And this supposed to be the #1 defense. Now, they offense shocked me. But I told you, I was confident in my offense. I was confident in Dak Prescott going up against their defense. I never wavered from that. And you see why? Because Dak Prescott owns Philly. He does, man. He don't mind coming in there smacking around a couple of those pigeon birds. You understand? He don't mind. He don't mind that at all. You understand? He don't mind. This is what he do. He don't mind. Know what I'm saying? You gotta forgive me because you know I lost my voice. I was going crazy. Hey, Bird Gang, it be like that. That's how we felt. You know what I'm saying? We felt like we beat ourselves as well, but y'all ain't want to hear that, did you? Y'all ain't want to hear that, did you? I just had that same conversation with Simone with the sports. She said, oh, I was saying that Cooper Rush gave y'all some unnecessary interceptions. And she said, well, my defense got the interception. So, hey, sir, you got to accept that the same way now. You got to accept that the same way. Y'all didn't give us those turnovers, all of them. Y'all, we actually took a couple of them now. You know what I'm saying? We took some of them. It wasn't just y'all volunteered. Y'all didn't cheddar bob all the turnovers. We took a couple of them now, sir. You got to give us some props now. You got to give us our props now. It's only right. It's only right, sir. It's only right. I just gave y'all props because y'all came to play. Know what I'm saying? Y'all did much more than I expected, to be honest. He said, why did you take? What did you take? What you mean? What we take? We took 2 interceptions, sir. What you mean? What you mean? Was you watching the same game, sir? Know what I'm saying? Do I have to come to the east side, sir? Don't let me catch you in that east side Walmart, sir. We're going to have a live debate right there on the spot now. I'm telling you right now. Hold on, he said Minshew gave you 2. We took 2. Did we not take 2? J-Ron Curse took an interception. Then we had Deron Bland, which I told you and predicted on your own show that Deron Bland was going to get him one as well. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought I was playing. Y'all was playing around with us. Y'all thought it was a game. I told you we had an exceptional young rookie slot cornerback, and y'all laughed at me. Y'all thought I was crazy. I told them he was going to get an interception, y'all. They don't listen to Landlord, man. They think I just be talking up here. They don't know that all of this swagger, all of this southern playalistic type abilities that I showcase comes back behind some good research, sir. We do this. You understand? He says Smith did work on that guy. Hey, but that guy got the last laugh with an interception, sir. You understand? He got the last laugh, you know? But I told you, that was my number one concern coming into this game was Devontae Smith. I said that off the bat. And all it did was just show me I know what I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, the worst came to worst and my team still won. The defense, our offensive line started getting beat by y'all defensive line and we still won. Devontae Smith started cutting up and going crazy and we still won. Like, Gardner Minshew played the game of his life and we still won. So, like, all the worst things, all the worst scenarios that could have possibly happened and we still won, sir. You know, that's how we get down. How about your number one receiver, CD Lamb? What happened to all these stats y'all was saying about all these cornerbacks, sir? What happened to those? What happened to those? Because all I seen was my young number 88 in the building come and get 100 yards in the first half, sir. That's all I seen. Did you see that? Because I ain't sure. Your TV might have been showing another kind of game, sir. Let me know. He said Minshew played like crap. No, he didn't. He put up damn near 40 points. No, he didn't. And to be quite fair, I don't believe Jalen would have did that good because we were worried about Jalen. We didn't have enough tape on Gardner Minshew. I don't believe Jalen would have put up that much on us. Just to be real, he didn't do it the first week. The first time we played, I don't think he would have put up that much. That's just me personally. But you can't say it was the quarterback fault when this man put up 37. How many points he put up? This man balled on us, man. Like, I'm not taking that. Forgive me for my voice, y'all, because you know I'm lit. Forgive me for my voice, because I've been screaming at the TV because of your Cowboys. This man put up 34 points, man. You can't say it's on him. It's on your defense. What happened to this number one defense, sir? What happened to this number one defense? If you want to talk that talk, let's talk. You understand? Let's talk. Shout out to Larry Lynch in the building. Shout out to Miss Jessica in the building. Marcus Messiah in the building. Tank Spikes in the building. Miss Sheila in the building. MG in the building. Carmaine in the building. Johan Brooks in the building. You know, we in here, y'all. We in here. I don't know what they talking about. What happened to the, you know, Dak owns Philly, sir. You already know that in the trend out. You already know that. You already know that. Hey, Diggs got smoked, you know, he did, but hey, you ain't hear too much more from him after that. You know what I'm saying? He gave up that early pass and then he gave up a little miscommunication to Devontae Smith. But we held it down pretty solidly. You know, I expected most of the things that I expected in this game, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that I expected. So I really wasn't surprised. The only thing that was semi-surprising was how well Gardner Minshew played. I expected him to come in. Go look at my show I did with Bird Gang 31 and Boss Cowboys Sports and D. I said this exactly. I said Gardner Minshew is a gamer. He one of them players that got a little moxie about him, and he gonna come in here confident, and he gonna play well. I said all of that. Shout out to Coles Cowboys in the building, man. Shout out to Dave Williams in the building. Shout out to MG. I think you an Eagle, but it's all good because you know we in the trend out. It's all good. It's all good, sir. Y'all already know that game had me, it had me going crazy now. I overdrunk and everything, man. I had to go back and recuperate, y'all. I had to rejuvenate my spirit, you understand? Ain't nothing gonna make you drink like the Cowboys now. We know that. Ain't nothing gonna stretch you out like our Cowboys. Know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jay Word in the building. Shout out to One-Handed Bandit. Hey, you got a real nefarious name. That's trap-worthy right there, sir. That's trap-worthy right there, sir. That's a trap-worthy name. Shout out to Sir King Bishop in the building with the $10 holler. I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate you, sir. He says Landlord. And then he says, how about them boys? DC4L. You already know that, sir. You already know that. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses. No, sir, no rebar. No, sir, rebar. Good gosh. G. Willikers Batman. I don't want to hear that. When we hit them boys in the face, they hit the Robin. They said, G. Willikers Batman. You know they act like they Batman. Where was the Cape Crusader when y'all needed him? You understand? Did he not answer to y'all back call? Because all I heard was a lot of conviction yesterday. All I heard was a whole lot of confidence. All I heard was some gangster people saying that they just run the Cowboys. Like, y'all really thought y'all finna beat up with a backup? Man, what is wrong with y'all? And then we played a bad game. So remember that. We played an actual bad game. We didn't play a bad game. Our defense played a bad game. Our defense played a pretty horrible game, to be honest with you. Know what I'm saying? And I believe it was due to Gardner Minshew not having that much tape on him. Shout out to Jay Carter. Shout out to Columbus Hill. Shout out to the One-Handed Bandit, man, with the $1.99 for your mind. He says, I hope after what Hilton did, Kellen uses Turpin. Hey, the one time he brought Turpin out there, man, I wanted to throw something at the TV, y'all. I wanted to throw something at the TV. Did y'all see that little stupid double throw? What it is, man? I was that gimmicky stuff, man. I hate that gimmicky stuff. We too talented of an offense to be doing all this goofy, wanna be smart, crazy plays behind the line of scrimmage, man, putting us in a deficit. Shout out to NFL News and Simulations, man. I appreciate you, sir. He just done that on the last scrim and come back right with it with another $5, man. I appreciate you, sir. He says Eagles beat our backup QB and weak offense with a fully healthy team. We beat up their backup quarterback and healthy team with our defense, with a depleted defense. That's a fact right there, sir. Shout out to you, sir. And then you think about it. Early in the year, we didn't really know who we were yet. Like, this is who they are right now. They defense know who they are. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the advantages playing a team early in the year. You really ain't got your identity all the way set in stone yet. You don't 100% know exactly who you are yet. And then when you do that, that's how you realize down the stretch, later in the year, when you play teams, they become different teams. If we would have played Jacksonville in the first couple weeks, we would have probably blew them out by 30. You know what I'm saying? It take a team some time to find their groove and find themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, when we played them earlier, we didn't know who we were. You know what I'm saying? We were still trying to find ourselves. So now we know exactly who we are. They know exactly who we are. And you seen, y'all Ryan Dakota got...
You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jake.
That boy was surgical with it. Then he hit Jake Ferguson on that little hitch route. That boy Ferguson got some wiggle on him, don't he? That boy Ferguson got some wiggle on him, don't he? He got some wiggle on him. That boy flexible, man. He got a little fire up under him. I like that, man. That boy don't play. You know what I'm saying? I need more of that there, sir. I need more of that. And I'm going to be real, though. Shout out to Kellen Moore for calling a pretty solid game all the way around. He had a few blunders, you know what I'm saying? But all around from the over, you know I go real hard on Kellen Moore. But this was one of them games where we could not run the ball like we wanted to. And it was all on Dak. We needed that, man. So shout out to Kellen Moore, man. You know, if we gonna dog him when he do bad, we gotta show love to him when he do good. That's only right. And Kellen called a hell of a game tonight. So shout out to Kellen Moore, man. Shout out to Big Bud Cowboy for life for the $2 holler, man. I appreciate you, sir. I really do, man. I appreciate you. And you know, when you donate, all you saying is keep on trapping, landlord. Keep on trapping, landlord. That's what that means to me. Shout out to Sir King Bishop with the $5, man. Y'all showing love tonight. I appreciate that, man. He says, wow, them bird songs, lame boys that I don't hear them. Jake, DC4, Ed, you already know, sir. Hey, shout out to the ops in the building. Shout out to the ops. Bird Gang 31 with the $1.99 for your mind. He says a W is a W. We might see y'all again, maybe. Hey, you right. You right. Me and Simone talked about that, man. I don't even know if I'm ready for that. I might need to go to the doctor, get a checkup, make sure my blood pressure is all right before that game. Because, I don't know, man. That's going to be a little too much to handle, you know. You got some heart problems or something, you might not want to watch that game. That's going to be too much. So, if we do meet y'all, it'll be in the NFC Championship. So, I can't wait, man. I'm excited, man. That was a good game, though. I want to make sure I give y'all respect because y'all played better than I thought, and that was a hell of a game. Y'all had me on my edge of my seat the whole entire time. You know what I'm saying? Just being real. And I was going to be very upset if we would have took that L. Cowboy Brian said W is a W. It's the only facts I seen for you, Bird Gang. Hey. You know, Bird Gang be talking his talk, though, man. I respect that, though. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to rep for your team and go hard. So, hey, I respect that. But, you know, yesterday, Bird Gang had substituted for DJ Khaled. You know what I'm saying? Bird Gang said they was the best. He said they had 119 Pro Bowlers on that football team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how the Cowboys with our little measly 7 Pro Bowlers ended up pulling it off and beating a team with 119 Pro Bowlers on their team. That's crazy. That's crazy. Good grief. I don't know how we pulled that off, y'all. Could anybody give me some assistance? Because I don't understand how we pulled that off. You know, with our little measly 7 Pro Bowlers, and they had 119 Pro Bowlers. They said even they Gatorade man went to the Pro Bowl. So I don't know how our team pulled it off. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, though. I'm just trying to figure it out, y'all. I'm just trying to figure it out. He said the MVP don't play. Simple. Hey, man, you see what Dak look like. Is Dak still trash, though? That's what I want to see. I want to hear you count live. I want to put you on the spot. I want to put your feet to the fire live. Is Dak still trash? Is Dak trash? Because Dak is the reason we won this game. He's one of the bigger reasons. This is a team game. But our run game was basically non-existent. This game right here was Dak Prescott basically putting he put the team on his shoulders and won the game. Excuse me. He said Dak is trash. So Dak is still trash, huh? But they say Cowboy fans delusional. Man, this boy Dak went almost perfect for the rest of the game after that interception, but we trash. You know what I'm saying? You know, if we gonna talk that talk, we gotta talk it foul now. Don't come in here with that count now. Start with the count now, please. You know, we ain't gonna tolerate the count. Dak Philly says they talk a lot of trash about a quarterback who is 8-3 against them. That's hilarious. Absolutely, sir. Good grief. You know, Dak just showed you who he is in his division, man, and he runs it. He is Papa. You know what I'm saying? When he come in the building, you need to run and hug his legs. You know what I'm saying? You got to run and hug his legs and ask him how was his day, because that's your daddy, though. You know what I'm saying? Dak runs the NFC East, and we understand that. We know that. He has proved that time and time again, sir. Shout out to Thomas A. Garden in the building and Chicken Stripman in the building. That man named Chicken Script, man. Hey, you know we turned up in the trap. You know what I'm saying?
Trap.
You know we turned up in the trap. Jay Word said, what happens when the Eagles eat crow? Should they eat their own kind? Hey, that's cannibalism now, sir. That's cannibalism now, sir. He said the truth. What his name is? The Truth MDP. Dak owns the Eagles. Absolutely he does. He just proved that. You know, it's not rocket science. Dak shows this year in, year out. And they had the nerve. Simone, shout out to her, and Bird Gang 31. They asking us, how is Dak playing? What you think now, sir? What you think now? Because I just seen my quarterback go and get surgical like Denzel.
You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay.
Good grief, I didn't know they sacked us 6 times. It didn't feel like that. That's crazy. That must have been some of them on the goal line, well, on the line of scrimmage or something. Like right there, didn't lose no yardage type sacks, because I ain't remember that. But Dak went 27 for 35, 347 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 little measly INT. You know, it's all good. Bird Gang said, we still best team in the NFL, only 2 losses. I beg to differ, sir. I beg to differ. You know, we just beat y'all, so, you know, it is what it is. You gonna have to wear that one. Hey, he said, well, Parsons, he was there, you know. Y'all got a great offensive line, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter about him, you know. It's not about, we are not the Micah Dallas Cowboys. We are the Dallas Cowboys, you know. It don't matter. Somebody gonna do the job. We got enough pressure to get Gardner Minshew to turn the football over. That's all that matters to me, sir. Absolutely, man. Don't be stealing now. Please hit the like button for your boy in the trend out. Come on now. We got to get this trap around the corner now. Please. You know, like I say, hit that like for the squad. It will not charge a card. Understand that. It is free, y'all. Shout out to Kai 001 in the building. Yusuf in the building. What's happening? Yeah, we in here. But, and I ain't gonna lie, though. That was a hell of a game, y'all. We got to give it to him. Like, that was a hell of a game. I don't even know how we didn't get the Sunday night game. I mean, not the Sunday night. I mean, the Saturday night game. We should have got the night game, you know what I'm saying, instead of the evening game, honestly, because that was worthy. Don't nobody want to watch no Raiders and Steelers, man. Don't nobody want to watch no Raiders and Steelers. But, you know, like I said, the run game was pretty pedestrian tonight. You know what I'm saying? Zeke had 55 yards for 16 attempts for 55 yards, 3.4 average. Dak really got some damage in, you know what I'm saying? Dak what really helped the run game out. He was 6 attempts for 41 yards. Like, I'm telling you, y'all, Dak was in his bag this game, y'all. Dak was in his bag this game, y'all. See, y'all ain't really paying attention. Like, the haters gonna just see the little pick 6, the little blunder he had early in the game, because that was most definitely on him, like, no cap. But did you see what he did after that? That man went almost, like, very flawless, like flawless victory after that. More the comeback vibes, y'all. That boy went more to comeback on them after that. Don't play with him, man. This boy badly incompleted the pass. This boy damn near went perfect. So, that's exactly what he needed, sounded like. You know what I'm saying? Like, then, I ain't gonna lie. When I seen Dak move up in the pocket and start running the football, I said, oh, these boys in trouble. I'm telling you right now. I know my team. When Dak get to moving and grooving, you in trouble, sir. When you see young Ryan Dakota start moving and grooving, sir, you might as well pack your bags, because it's finna be a long day. You should have packed the lunch, sir. No cap. Real talk. We got 97 people in the building, man. This is the most people I ever had live, man. So if it's your first time here, I go by Landlord from Alabama. You know, we in the trap. I call this the trap house. You understand? Trap. Please hit that like and subscribe button for your boy, man. Share this content. We in here jamming. You know the Cowboys got that dub over our filthy Philadelphia Eagles. You know they ain't no rival. They ain't worthy to be a rival. You know they just the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Our little brothers with that little one lonely ring. You understand? They just got one. Just one. But how about your boy CD Lamb going over to Central Mall in the first half? And everybody talking about, is he a number one? Well, is he? What you think about him now? What you think about him now? Going up against two of the better cornerbacks in the NFL, Darius Slay, James Bradbury. Everybody got served today. You know what I'm saying? He got everybody knotted up today. Everybody got some knots from CD Lamb today. You understand? Shout out to Eric Griffin in the building. You know what I'm saying? But, man, this offense really held us down because the defense was a little lackluster, man. I have to admit, they was a little lackluster. They were just a tad bit lackluster, man. You know what I'm saying? But every game is its own entity, man. You never know what is going to be required to win the football game. Some games you might have to run it 50 times to win. Some games you might have to throw it 50 times to win. Some games it might just be a defensive battle where you just scratching and clawing the whole game. Every game is its own entity. So you never know exactly what could possibly be needed to get the job done. So in this game right here, Dak still stayed within the sweet spot with throwing attempts. He only attempted 35 passes. Burger said, no, he don't. No, he didn't. He went against Josiah Scott. Oh, so the whole game he went against Josiah Scott. Stop the cap, sir. Stop the cap, sir. And T.Y. Hilton came up off of his couch and went and go beat Darius Slay, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? This man was eating oodles and noodles and watching Netflix a couple days ago, came off of his couch and went and got a penalty on Darius Slay. You know what I'm saying? Put some respect on T.Y. Hilton. He told y'all gonna have to respect him. He said, if you don't respect me, you is crazy. And this man come out there and probably make the biggest player of the game. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? That might have been the biggest player of the game. That was sensational. And I tell you, everybody was hating on when Boss Cowboy said that on Bird Gang Show. Shout out to him. He was like, yeah, man, we got the veteran T.Y. Hilton coming in. That was laughable to them. They like, ha, 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 T.Y. Hilton. And look what he done did to you now. He ain't even get no reps in with Dak for real, man. This man is fresh off of his couch and made a huge impact on the football game. I told y'all, when it come to Dak Prescott, bro, it don't take a lot of time to gel with his receivers. Dak is kind of natural with that. He does that with almost every receiver you give him. They click instantly. Instantly they click on the football field. Yo, Choctaw, how do you let this young man convert a 3rd and 30, sir? Good grief. Shout out to Miss Jessica. 3rd and 30? Now look, Cowboy Nation, we family here. We can be honest, you know what I'm saying? When we seen that 3rd and 30, it was looking real grim, wasn't it, y'all? Then you seen how Dak Prescott get down in the clutch, man. You got to believe in your quarterback after that now. You got to believe in your quarterback. You got to believe until he gives you enough reasons to not believe. Because that was simply sensational. Did you see this boy throw a first down pass to Michael Gallup with people hanging all over his legs, sir? And this man had people grabbing all over him. I was surprised they ain't blow the play dead. Dak still got the job done. Boom. First down to Michael Gallup. Man, that was impressive, man. That right there, that first round right there was huge too, because that could have changed the whole complexity of this game. Know what I'm saying? We would have went 3 and out right there. They was already up. I think they was up 7-10 at that point. So if we would have had the punt, that would have changed the whole complexity of this game. Berghain says, I almost had a heart attack when that 3rd and 30 back-to-back sacks and a fumble. Straight up, man. You gotta admit that. That was special right there, Bird Gang. That was special. You got to admit it, man. Hey, I admitted Gardner Minshew played some great football. You got to give my quarterback some props. One day you going to give it to him now. He been dominating your team. You got to give him some props one day now. You can't fake it for too long now. You know what I'm saying? You got to be real now. That we just had that talk with you yesterday, Bird Gang. Now, we want to troll each other, but hey, you got to keep it real, man. Dak came out here and balled on y'all, man. On the number one defense. And he was getting pressure the whole time. Like, I don't know what the commentator was talking about, saying we had one of the best offensive lines. Our offensive line is not that good at pass blocking, bro. They just not. Like, just being real. They good. They great at run blocking, but pass blocking, they is not one of the tops in the league. They just not. But I feel like we are trending in the right direction, though. With Tyron Smith coming to right tackle, it's going to take time for him to get his feet wet, get used to it, and his line to build some camaraderie and get better. JK said, let's can go. How about them Cowboys? Yes, sir. Double dollar sign says Cowboys won the Super Bowl today. Hey, that's that hater energy right there. We ain't got to win the Super Bowl, sir. We just beat the best team in football, supposedly. So, hey, that's the second best thing then, ain't it? According to y'all. According to the haters. You know what I'm saying? See, this is how you got to know not to let the haters rain on your parade. When haters come in here with energy like that, oh, y'all just did this, y'all just did that. They just don't want to see you happy. You know what I'm saying? We earn the right to celebrate. We earn the right to be happy after a great win against a great team. Hey, it is what it is. That's our division rival, division foe. And we got down with the get down and got a good game, a good win. That's great. Good job, Cowboys. It take a hater to come in here. Hey, y'all think y'all won the Super Bowl, huh? Ha, 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 ha. How many teams win the Super Bowl? That means it's 31 teams that suck every year. If that's the only way you judging a team. So don't come with your time on the Cowboys. Hey, how long it take for all that goofy stuff? Its teams never won a Super Bowl, but you got to clock on my Cowboys. See, that's why I don't respect all of that foolishness trolling. Hey, take this L. You must be an Eagle fan, sir. You must be an Eagle, so you're going to have to just take this L, sir. You know what I'm saying? It's still early. You got time, man. Go take your little medicine, you know what I'm saying? Lay down. Take you some melatonin or something. Lay down, you understand? Lay down with this L. Go get your little cowboy blanket, because I know you a closet cowboy. I just made up a new term. Hey, all of them haters that be so interested in the Cowboys, we calling them closet cowboys. You understand? Them boys hate so much. They hate so much. And then they end up, they hate so much, but then you go look in their closet, they got cowboy overalls and Cowboys, what that is? Cowboy PJs and stuff. We know you like the Cowboy for real, man. Y'all be so worried about our team. You know, they hate us because they ain't us. You understand? They hate us because they ain't us. You know I'm going to get him. I don't know where he thought he was. He must have forgot when he was in the trend out. He must have forgot he was in the trend out. You know what I'm saying? Them haters always be worried about us. I told you, I'm the landlord, but somehow we live rent free in all of these haters' head, man. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I see a fan of every other team in the world make a status about the Cowboys, but we don't care nothing about them folks, man. We don't care nothing about them folks. They be so worried about our business, though. But it's all good, man. We know when you on top, it's going to be a whole lot of haters trying to block your shine, trying to put a dark cloud over your sunshine, sir. So we ain't going to let it happen, though. But, man, this was a great game. We got to admit, I'm very surprised Philly gave us a game like this without Jalen. Like, we can talk some facts, too. But that I believe Dak Prescott adding 41 yards on the ground, that's kind of what gave us the dub in this game, man. You got to admit. Because the run game was pretty pedestrian. We couldn't do too much, y'all. they defensive line came to play. You know what I'm saying? And we couldn't do too much on the ground. Zeke had 16 attempts for 55 yards. Dak, with his 6 attempts for 41 yards, that was clutch, y'all. That was very much so clutch. Dollar sign says, let's go, Dak. He's playoff ready after last week. For sure. Short King Clutch, shout out to you. He says, should he worry about our defense in the playoffs? Yeah, that's a cause for concern. But to be fair, Philly's supposed to be the number 1 offense, even though they didn't have Jalen Hurts. But like I said, man, you know, I'm not very fond of Jalen Hurts. I'm going to just be real. But I have to admit, when somebody's playing great football, he is playing great football right now. So, to be honest, but I don't think, like, how much of a better game you think Jalen would have played than Gardner just played? Gardner played sensational, bro. Gardner played an outstanding game. So, do you think Jalen's game would have been 10 times better than Gardner? I just don't see that. You know what I'm saying? So, I look at it like we just still played the number 1 offense in the league. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he is either, Short King. I'm just being real. Like, I know what Jalen Hurts has to offer. I think Gardner Minshew is just a gamer, and he was ready. And we didn't have a whole lot of tape on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, with this Philadelphia offense. So, you know, he came out ready to play. I said exactly this. That's why I'm not too mad about what they did. Every single thing that happened in this game is what I predicted. Like, I don't know if y'all peeped that. I said my number 1 concern was Devontae Smith. He acted up, you know, he cut up, unfortunately. Then I said Gardner Minshew is a very dangerous quarterback. He's a player that won games in his league. He's a former starter in his league, and he's a veteran. And it's something about him, man. He got a little moxie about himself. So I said all of these things, you know what I'm saying? So none of this stuff surprised me. But what is a little surprising and encouraging is basically the worst came to worst and the Cowboys still won. That's what's the most encouraging thing about this game. You know what I'm saying? It looks like the worst things happened and we still won. So that's what's most important. That's what I like the most. You know what I'm saying? That's the makings of a great team right there. See, when they beat Cooper Rush, they didn't let us get no leeway. When we said, oh, that's our backup, they said, hey, we don't want to hear about that. Nah, they looking for a little grace because when we come back and return the favor. But no, sir, we ain't giving it to you. No, we say no. Our answer is no. Ty Montana says, nah, Minshew not better runner than Hurts. We ain't say he was a better runner. When I'm comparing the two, I'm really talking about pass. And I'm just being real. Like, we know what makes Jalen special is his legs. His passing is good, but you know, we ain't thinking about him as an elite passer right now. I'm not. So I just say that. I can't speak for everybody, but I'm not looking at him as an elite passer right now. So I just don't think he would have did much better than Gardner Minshew. Put it in the chat box, man. I need to know. Like, how much better do you think Jalen would have played than Gardner Minshew? Because that man put up 34 points. I just don't think he would have played no whole lot better. Like, that's just me. I don't think he would have played a whole lot better. What, you think he would have got a extra field goal? You know what I'm saying? It would have been 37-40. I just don't feel like he would have played too much better. He got 3 turnovers, true enough. But some of those turnovers weren't even really on Garner. It was just like miscommunication and, you know, little goofy stuff. That probably would have happened. Jalen might have would have thrown a couple of picks, bro. Like, we usually play really well against Jalen Hurts. You got to think, the difference is when we beat y'all, well, when y'all beat us with our backup, Jalen Hurts had 155 yards passing. This is not the same kind of win, y'all. This is not the same kind of win. So don't ever mistake that. We are not the same. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to think, y'all run game was outstanding against us. Dak ain't really had no running game. Dak had to be the running game and the arm tonight, man. You got to give your quarterback some love, y'all. Like, this was an outstanding game by Dak Prescott. Without this passing game, we wouldn't have won. Shout out to Jazzy Jeff in the building. Hey, Carmine said Bland had snatched that pick. Hey, I predicted that too, Carmine. I said that on the screen with the Eagles content creator. I said Bland gonna get him a pick too. Watch. I'm telling you now, I'm like that now. Y'all gotta bear with me, man. I'm in recovery mode. The Cowboys had me drinking. I'm feeling a little dehydrated, but you know I'm still in here for y'all, man. You already know where we at. Man, I had to recover, y'all. I couldn't do no immediate reaction. Like, I was a little messed up, y'all. I was taking too many shots back to back. The Cowboys had me going crazy, y'all. I'm telling you. It ain't that like them Cowboys, is it? They almost ruined my Christmas. Now, they the ones dressed in green, but we was the Grinch. We the one came through and stole Philly Christmas. You understand? That's crazy. Shout out to Tavis Nitzberg. Shout out to you. He says Eagles are going to choke. Hey, they just got choked out in Smoke Backyard. I don't know if y'all get the reference. You understand? It's all Friday. You understand? It's all Friday. Somebody else just said something. I missed somebody come in. Fish 82, shout out to you. He said Landlord Diggs is starting to get to work. Yeah. Diggs give up a big play every game, look like. But oddly, I'm not too concerned. You know what I'm saying? I like my cornerback, man. You know what I'm saying? Corners give up plays. Like, what I need from Diggs is to not be so aggressive, man. I believe that's in coaching too, man. Like Al Harris and Dan Quinn, what is y'all telling them, boy? Why are they so overly aggressive early in the game? Like, bro, just be a little conservative. Like Trey gave up that slant and then he went crazy. He was trying to jump everything. Like that level of aggressiveness in that situation is just not called for, in my opinion. Like, what is you so aggressive for? You supposed to stop the big play first. That should be your first order of business. Making sure don't nobody get behind you. That's your first order of business. Jay Werder says, Landlord, watch the 4-letter networks focus on the Cowboys miscues instead of the win. Straight up. I'm telling you, I had already told, who I told this to? It was somebody I had told. I said, man, watch this now. When the Cowboys lost to the Eagles, it was just, oh, that's a great team with a great win. They found a way to get it done, and, you know, they just beat them. But now when the Cowboys win, they're going to be like, hey, why they struggle with the team without Jalen Hurts? That's going to be the narrative in the newspapers on the First Takes and on the Undisputeds and BSPN, what I like to call them, you know what I'm saying? That's what the narrative gonna be for them. They gonna be like, why the Cowboys struggle with them? Why they ain't just blow them out like the Eagles ain't 13-1? Well, they're no longer 13-1 though. You understand? You better understand that. Them boys ain't 13-1 no more. Shout out to YBD Joe in the building. What's happening, nephew? Shout out to Tayshawn Gray in the building. What's happening, nephew? We in here. You already know where we at. We in the trap, yeah. Shout out to Bruce, got the toxic juice. He says, stay focused, Cowboy Nation. Don't let them steal the weight of this win. Exactly, sir. Because that's what a lot of haters want to do, man. They want to rain on your parade. It's like they act like the Cowboys fans are not allowed to be happy. So you can never fall for that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, I got 102 people in the building for the first time, man. Shout out to everybody in the building rocking with me, man. You know, we breaking records today, man. We breaking generational curses today in the trap. You understand? Hit that like button, hit that shout button. Chris Johnson says Landlord got a 4K Ultra 3D camera popping through the iPhone. Cause hey, you know how we going getting it down in the trap? You gotta have them. You know, this ain't your regular trap. This the one with the flat screens and the nice carpet up in that thing. You understand? The fish plates over here. You know what I'm saying? That's how we getting down. Troy Dudley says, guess Minshew play defense. Exactly. Dak wasn't playing Gardner Minshew, though. Dak was playing the Philadelphia supposed #1 defense. And Dak got...
You know I'm surgical with this bitch, Jay.
That boy got surgical with it, man. That boy Dak went on a tear after he gave him that interception. So look at this game. Just imagine this game without the interception. Shout out to Mickey with the $5 holler, man. She said, Landlord, I'm lit as hell. F the Eagles, let's get it. You already know it. Hey, they gonna have to hold this one, Mickey. They gonna have to hold this one. Cause look, I would have spared them if they went so cocky off of they win. You know what I'm saying? They was talking so much. It just got under my skin a little bit. So I'm gonna give them at least enough trolling to put them to bed tonight. You understand? I'm gonna give them at least that much. You feel me? I'm gonna at least give them enough to put them to bed tonight. This gonna be their melatonin, you understand? Because they been talking reckless all year, and I'm sick of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm absolutely sick of it. When we was on the podcast yesterday with Bird Gang 31, he was in the chat box. Shout out to him. That man was imitating DJ Khaled. He literally told us that they was the best at every single thing, y'all. This man said they had 22 Pro Bowlers on the team. I told him, I said, hey, if y'all got 22 Pro Bowlers, sir, this should be a blowout win in y'all favor. What happened to that? You understand? What happened? Especially with our little measly 7 Pro Bowlers. How y'all got 35? You know what I'm saying? And y'all lose to the Cowboys. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Jordan in the building. What's happening? You already know them Cowboys run it, man. We run this. We are the NFC East. Even though they got a little better record, we still been running the NFC East for years. You know what I'm saying? They already know what time it is. And I told y'all, they were so anxious to play us because they know that they didn't really beat the real Cowboys. They beat Cooper Rush. They knew they weren't satisfied with that. They knew they weren't satisfied with being no Cooper Rush. Shout out to Jay Word. He said, Landlord, for real, Duran Bland should have made the Pro Bowl. Too bad we going to be in the big dance. Absolutely, sir. We don't care about no Pro Bowl. We trying to go to the bowl. The Super Bowl, to be exact. You understand? We got bigger things to do. Bigger fish to fry. We don't care nothing about no Pro Bowls. Or no MVPs. We trying to get to the big dance. You know what I'm saying? You got to put your big pants on to get up in there. That's too big for y'all britches. You understand? Lord Jono, shout out to you, sir. He says, Landlord, they was just hyping up Minshew before the game. Now they throwing him under the bus saying he was only a backup. Watch the narrative. Yes, sir. You got to watch him. But you know, you got to keep your eyes on the prize. You got to be able to stay focused when you in the Cowboy Nation because we understand it seems like it is their life mission. It is their duty to try to treat us unfairly in this media. That's why you don't buy it. That's why you don't fall for it, y'all. That's what I'm here for, to make sure you don't fall for it. I'm here to put logic on all of they BS from the BSPN. You understand? You know, when you apply logic to a lot of these people's foolishness and buffoonery, it reveals the real problem. It shows you that they are just biased and, you know, some haters. That's what all they show you. You understand? So don't let the mainstream media sway you away from your team, knowing who you are. That's what we watch film for. That's what you're doing in the trap house. You got to understand that we going to do the research for you. And we're going to show and tell. We're going to show you the proof. So when the mainstream Stephen A's and the Shady McCoys, I forgot about that guy. Man, what's Shady at now? Where's Shady? Being Shady. Slim Shady. That's what he doing. Is Dak still ass, sir? I want to know that. I want somebody. I can't wait to hear from him. I want somebody to be on that interview. Is Dak still ass? Because he just destroyed your team who you said it couldn't be beat, sir. I want to see that question right there, sir. I can't wait. Jamal Uptown says, Landlord from Alabama. Hey, what it like to know them Cowboys gonna get they backside enter in the playoffs? Them Cowboys gonna give up the bum soon. Watch. Hey, man. I'm not finna let you rain on my parade, sir. You looking from outside the club. You can't even get in. Shout out to Chris Brown, Chris Breezy. You can't even get in. We ain't got time to be talking about that foolishness, that nonsense, that buffoonery. You will not pull the wool over my fan base eyes over here today. We are in celebration mode. This is celebratory, sir. You have the right to celebrate the day of the win, maybe the next day. You understand? We are not listening to all of that nonsense and that hater-rater shit. Know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for that. And you know you bad for business. You done teamed up with East Side. You know what I'm saying? Talking about some facts. East Side ain't never said a fact in his whole life. You understand? Yeah, they talking real nefarious. Chris, I don't know what they got going on up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? That's them haters right there. You know, I feel like every hater probably used to be a meter maid or something before in their life. You understand? You know, that's the perfect job for a hater. You know what I'm saying? See your park, sit there and wait on your meter to stop ticking and just put a ticket on your car. That's the perfect hater job right there. I believe so. That's what they do for. That's what haters do when you don't see them hating on you. That's the job they go to. Talk my Tana says, why is it when Dallas beat the good teams this year, it's their one and done? Dallas is 8-1 versus so-called elite good teams. Hey, put some respect on our name. You know they gonna move that goalpost. This is the most elusive goalpost ever when it comes to your Cowboys. You ain't noticed that, sir? You ain't noticed that? This is the elite goalpost here, sir. Because anytime we defeat it, anytime we meet the criteria that they ask for, they keep moving it from left to right, up and down, side to side. That's why you do not fall for that foolishness, sir. I'm sorry. You don't buy into it. They gonna say, okay, we'll give you respect if you reach 6. Then you reach 6, they like, nah, I was really saying 7. You reach 7, nah, I'm trying to tell you it was 20. Then once you hit 20, hey man, this stuff don't matter at all. Bro, all they gonna do is move the goalposts left and right, up and down, side to side, to the left a couple inches, to the right a couple inches. You cannot listen to these people in this foolishness, sir. You know what I'm saying? If somebody wanna hate that bad, they gonna find a way to hate. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing gonna stop them from hating on you. So that's when you gotta understand you can't even deal with them. You can't even argue with them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got time to be arguing with them fools. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z said, a wise man told him don't argue with fools because people from a distance can't tell who is who. You know what I'm saying? Don't get caught up in the foolishness now. You understand? Don't get caught up in that foolishness. Lord Juno says, Landlord ESPN is just like Wonder Woman. You want to know why? Because they love to deflect. You understand? Straight up. Hey, them boys, hey. They gonna make sure they move that goalpost. That's one thing I'm gonna tell you, sir. They gonna make sure they move that. They been doing this on Dak since he first came here, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Since Dak first got in the lead, they been moving this goalpost. So why would they stop now? You know what I'm saying? Especially after a great game like this. Yeah, Dak gave up the interception, the pick 6, but what he do after that? He acted the fool. He dominated. That's exactly what he do. It's like the goalpost was made for that. You know what I'm saying? All they do is move it. That goalpost be moving and grooving now. You understand? Look at Lee Side. You the only hater in the building, sir. You must be proud of yourself. You understand? How your team do today? Oh, I'm sure you lost. We don't even have to ask about the Texans. We know they lost. I promise you, I ain't even seen a Texans highlight. Have y'all even played yet? It don't even matter. We know that's an L. We know that's a L. We ain't even got to look at your schedule. We ain't got to know when you play. None of that. We know y'all lost. And that's a fact. Like, we ain't even got to debate on that. That's a big time L over there. You understand? We ain't even worried about y'all. But, man, let me see. This game had me lit, though, man. This game had me lit. It was a good game. It was a nice win, I must admit. You know, the Eagles are for real. I must say that. Just being real. They for real. And now, y'all, I'm super, super, super excited about this Titans game because I will be in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Landlord will be at the Titans game. You know, repping that stock the best way it's supposed to be repped, you understand? I can't wait to go to that game. You know what I'm saying? I'm right here in Alabama, maybe about a 3-hour drive. I can't wait to get down there. And we finna beat the stuffing out of them boys, too. Shout out to Larry Lynch Sr. in the building. Kai says that 52-yard ball to T.Y. was special. Absolutely, sir. On 3rd and 30? Man, put some respect on that name, bro. I don't want to hear no foolishness about that, at least for this week. Cowboy Nation, y'all need to give y'all quarterback some props. Thomas A. Garrett said, I will be at the Cowboys and Titans game next week here in Nashville. Yeah, okay, you in Nashville. That's what's happening. I'll be up there with you. Fish 82 says, Houston won today. Oh, for real? That's crazy. Who they played? A reflection of themselves? Like, they played the practice team against the other part of Houston? Like, who they played? Because that's hard to believe, that, sir. You must be hoodwinking me. You must be bamboozling me, sir. You putting the wool over my eyes. I can't believe that. He said, I said the Vikings is in TNT. We play next. Yeah, the Vikings. I'm glad the Vikings beat the Giants because they kept the number 1 seed from the Eagles anyway. Chata says they beat the Titans. Oh, they beat the Titans? Oh, man, that's what's up, man. That's what's up, then. You know, they says, you know, a broke clock be right 2 times a day, man. So, you know, that's probably one of them situations. Lord Jono says, I wonder if we should start T.Y. over Brian. Absolutely we should, in my opinion. I told you straight up, man, I love Brian. I love what he been doing, man, but he's a body catcher, man. And it's dangerous. You got body catchers on the field. It is dangerous. It is a threat to the rest of the team, man. And he's a good player, but you can't be risking it. We understand that Kellen Moore wants to throw the ball all over the park. That's what he want to do. So if you're going to be throwing the football, you got to have people with some sure hands. So, and that's not what Noah Brown is. He can catch, but he's not a sure-handed guy. That's what I don't like. So if you're going to throw the ball that much, I need you to be consistent. I need you to have somebody who is very sure-handed like T.Y. Hilton, and I like that. You understand? Kyle 001 says we have to get after Malik Willis next week. No reason we should not be able to sack a rookie. Oh, they playing the rookie QB? That's why they won then, huh? You know what I'm saying? They must have played the rookie QB. Mika said, once again, Kellen Moore left them with their final turnover. Yeah, Kellen Moore kind of, you know, he gonna do Kellen Moore type things. Mick, shout out to YBD Joe, man. I appreciate the $2 for your holler. Appreciate that, sir. And Jay Word says, oh, okay, he talking to somebody. It's the Cowboys, yeah, they winning the Super Bowl. Hey, it might be. I'm almost down now. This our best chance. I feel like we can, y'all. This NFC is wide open. Jamal Uptown says, Landlord from Alabama, hey, can I go to the game with you? I'm going to go to in a flower dress. Hey, yo, who are you, sir? The biggest AOs. I don't know what you talking about. Your name Jamal. You talking about a dress, sir? I don't swing that way, sir. I'm sorry. I don't even want to finish your comment. You probably finna get banished to the underworld for that comment. I don't know what you got going on, my boy. But Thomas A. Garrett said Tannehill is out for the rest of the year. He had an ankle surgery a couple of days ago. Oh, Well, we should beat the stinking out of these boys. Bruce got the toxic juice says, rumor is Titans may be resting players and focusing on playing the Jaguars afterwards. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, big pause. I don't know what this guy got going on. He said, I'm going to go in a flower dress and some high heels so I can fit in with the average Cowboy fan. Hey, I understand you trying to troll, bro, but you did a terrible job. You ended up trolling yourself. Like, what you got going on? And you definitely won't be going with me. You know what I'm saying? We don't get down like that up in the trend out. You know what I'm saying? No, sir. This the wrong channel. You must have been going that way. I don't know what you got going on, sir. No, sir. Chris Johnson said the Eagles fans are weird as shit. Hey, absolutely. I don't know what you got. Hey, I love a good joke, but I ain't finna stoop that low for a joke. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta do that for the joke, I let it ride. You know what I'm saying? Top Montana says Cowboys must destroy the Titans, Philly dog walk, Tennessee, Dallas must match or do better. No pulling the Texans dub. Straight up, I don't want to make this no close game. Hey, but you ain't got to worry about that, Top. You know I'm going to be in the business, so you know them Cowboys finna show out, man. You know they finna show out for Landlord. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put that tweet out there. Now, one player gonna see it, but they gonna understand it's time to play ball. You understand? That's how we getting down. But man, I appreciate everybody pulling up, coming through, stopping by. You know what I'm saying? I had to talk my talk. We had just smoked on that good Eagles pack. You understand? It's going 2 for 15 in the building. You understand? And you already know how we get down, man. Hey, these haters gonna come in the chat box and hate. You wanna know why? Because they know we the greatest, you understand? Please hit that like and share button, man. I appreciate everybody pulling up, coming through, stopping by. I go by Landlord from Alabama. Let's get it. Yeah, we the greatest.
Every line is divine, verses boggle your mind. And
Let's
every
go.
song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine.
I'm all they think about.
Go in their house, they probably got my pics in a shrine. Damn, I never let these play me.
They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. Yes,
I know
sir.
the time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see.
Yeah.
I'm too cocky and confident.
That humble stuff ain't for me, Lord.
Help me with my egotistical ways, but
Yeah.
I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I
Let's
never paid
go.
attention to what most
Shout out to Poppy Peach. I don't think I seen you, but salute to you too, sir. Let's go.
Burning a ridiculous blaze,
But yet I rise like the phoenix. Show these people I'm great, and I know these haters can't stand me.
We'll take a seat.
I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys.
And if you try to stop me,
We need a plan B. Yeah, let's go.
For the real. If you ain't
You know
from
we
the
trapping
bottom,
on the
you ain't get
Saturday,
how I
baby.
feel.
Let's
If
get
you
it.
go against the odds, go hard, chase meals.
Let the doubters see you making it. Show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest.
Young poet got flow flowing, it's mind blowing.
Yeah.
I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, that's fair warning.
Yeah.
For my opponents that will be mourning before the morning.
Every beat I eat and destroy it, that's what the fans want.
The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping.
Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic.
I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet.
Custom pics I'm cropping, be masterpieces, they photoshopping.
I'm from the bottom,
Assembled by the avenue.
so I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude.
Yeah, that's me,
And
C.
then my
Brown.
attitude is similar to an animal.
These ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into.
I am the truth.
These people know that I kill it.
These are God level lyrics. I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic
To the real.
spirit.
Like it came from ancient Kemet, ain't nobody messing with me, I'm the greatest.
Yeah, I know these haters can't stand.
Shout out to you,
me.
YBB Joe.
I do it
Let's
for
go.
the family. So
Shout out to C. Brown, I appreciate that, sir.
If you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah.
I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase years. Let the doubters see you make it and show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest. Hey, man, you already know. I go by Landlord from Alabama. Your plug for everything about America's team. And you already know, like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.